There are many factors that lead to a healthy relationship, and there are many qualities to check out for in your partner. If you discover or notice some of these qualities in her, please don't let her go. So the first quality to look out for is supportive. If you have a partner who supports your dream, supports your goal, always encourages you, makes sure you get it right, I think that is somebody not to take for granted, because when you have someone who is always encouraging you, supporting your dreams and aspirations, it tends to push you to do great things. It tends to help you to take risks, and then this also would help you to do things that naturally or normally you wouldn't want to do, and it's have a way of helping you to strive or drive towards success. Another quality you should look out for is if the person is always eager for your personal growth. Having your personal growth as a priority to him would help you grow faster and will help you set pace that would lead you towards success. Assuming your partner is always inviting you for webinars, seminars, get books for you to read, always talk about motivative things that would encourage you in your field, and then you also want to make sure that you become the best version of yourself. That is also another characteristics to look out for. So another quality you should look out for is if the person is understanding. Having an understanding partner is very, very amazing and can help you go far. Imagine as a guy, you are still coming up trying to figure out your life together, and then you have this partner who is always demanding, who is always stalking you, and then the person doesn't even want to understand whenever you try explaining anything to her. But then, if she's always understanding, and when you talk to her about not having a particular thing, she tends to understand. When you are busy, she understands. This would go a long way to help you, because you are always at rest, you're always at peace, because you know that your partner would understand. Maybe she requested for money and you don't have such amount of money and you want to give her part of it. She will understand that yes, this person doesn't have such amount. If he does, he would have given you the exact amount you requested for. So another character trait is respect. And if there is no respect in a relationship, abuse is inevitable. You have your beliefs, you have your views, and then if your partner tends not to respect your views, your opinion, it would lead breaking. There are times that you might disagree on some issues, and then there's a way you will do it that will not look disrespectful. So when you guys are out and your partner just speaks to you anyhow, it is very embarrassing around. So respect is very, very key in a relationship. Another thing I would want to talk about is being kind. You have to learn how to be kind to your partner. Imagine it is someone whom you plan to spend the rest of your life with, and you are not being kind to the person. It is not good, and it wouldn't lead your relationship anywhere. So the next point is if your partner accepts you as you are. Every man has his flaws. No man is perfect. If you know that you cannot bear or handle the flaws of your partner, please don't go ahead to punish someone. Let the person be. In fact, the best thing is just to quit that relationship, because no relationship is perfect, no marriage is perfect. They all have their ups and downs at some point in time. But when you accept who your partner is and his or her flaws, this would help you both to work on those flaws. This would help you to correct each other in love. And if there are things you feel you cannot handle, that is when you can quit. But then you have just engaged in a relationship and you've not even given the person benefit of. You're always looking out for little errors in the person. So when your partner knows how to compromise, this is also another character trait you should look out for. This doesn't mean that every and anything you say is welcomed and acceptable. But there are times that you tend to compromise, you tend to adjust, you tend to let go of your ego and adjust to accept what your partner is saying. Even if it doesn't fit into you at that point, go back to God and pray. Learn to pray about every little thing in your relationship, even before it moves further to marriage. When there are things you discover that your partner is doing, some decision he's taking, and it doesn't suit well to you, go back and pray about it. You mustn't fight over everything. You compromise and go back and pray about it. So the last character trait I'll be talking about is if the person accepts or agrees with your core values. It is normal to disagree on certain things in a relationship, but there are things that shouldn't be overlooked, like your values on family, marriage, religion. If your partner doesn't have the same core values and belief system with you on marriage, everything generally about marriage and family, you are always disagreeing on your religion, you are always having this disagreement. Go back and pray and look into it keenly to know if you can bear and handle such things later on in future. If you can't, I would advise you just quit and look out for who would accept your core values, whom you would reason together and come to an agreement about these certain things. This would go a long way to foster peace, harmony, and increase love in your relationship. So, with that being said, guys, now when you are looking out for those characters in your partner, let it be that it is the person that God has destined you to spend the rest of your life with. Because if you go ahead to just marry because you love the person, because of this, that, and that is not the person God is leading you, it might not end well. So, in everything you do, in all of these character traits and whatever you're looking out for in your partner, allow the will of God to be done. So, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found this informative. Thank you for staying till this time. I'll see you in my next video.